First off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me. They told me it was too late, but I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake, but you can't have your way. This ain't Burkhead. Everybody said it won't be till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. And yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shot. The shite. God damn it. Ugh. Oh, man. I come to you today. Anyway, no. You know, I made that Matias video and I talked my shit and I said some things. I gave some criticism that I have of Devin Haney, and shout out to I know I made a lot of Devin Haney fans probably a little irritated or whatever I might have done, but it's some real fans that was like, nah, bro, you calling that shit? Nah, bro, yeah, Devin should fight Matias next. Yeah, Devin, I seen Devin Haney fans in the comments saying, yeah, you right, bro. That it's the only fight that makes sense next, bro. And I admitted that I wasn't as vocal as I should have been about Devin Haney versus Ryan. I never liked that fight. But like I said, when Floyd tried to block it, I said, well, fuck it then. Let the fight happen. Since Floyd wanted to block it, let the fight happen. And I tried to let that be the reason for me to be cool with the shit. But I was never cool with that fight. Because I know it's so many reasons why I'm not cool with that fight. Let me just explain. For one, Ryan Garcia is no longer undefeated. There's no more mystique or none of that shit. There's no mystery. And he quit. There's no mystery. See, he was able to sell that shit with Tank. He was undefeated. He was undefeated, and he was knocking motherfuckers out. It was and he was undefeated, and they gave him every platform. They did that. They did that for somebody who never won a world title. Tank gave him the opportunity of a lifetime. Tank gave him that opportunity. Tank never needed Ryan. That's a fact. Tank, you never needed Ryan, bro. And I'm starting to think, I don't know. But anyway, let me explain why. Listen, he's no longer undefeated. We saw him quit. His last fight wasn't a pay-per-view. I think that's the biggest thing. I think that's the biggest reason. He's talking about, because I don't think it was 50,000. It came out that it was over 100,000. But that big rumor that Leonard Ellaby started with Devin versus Riga selling 50,000. Ryan clowned you, bro. I think you should have clowned that Duarte fight with him fighting in front of 1,500 people, bro. Like I said, bro, what have you done for me lately? Ryan has not been on pay-per-view lately, bro. That shit was only with Tank. Without Tank, he's a nobody. That's the real truth. And boxing is damn near won't admit it. They won't admit it now. They have no problem admitting that Ryan is really a non-factor in boxing, bro. They admit it now that he's fighting you. But if Ryan had fought Rolly, it would have been the shit. It would have been the shit, and it wouldn't have been no pulling out. Man, Ryan done pulled out 4 different times from you, David. At this point, bro, you need to leave that shit alone. You need to close that chapter. That little 6-fight amateur shit, bro, that shit over with. Yeah, y'all tied in the yeah, bro, that shit cool, bro. It's a lot of motherfuckers that fought in the amateurs that never fought in the professionals. You don't need Ryan, bro. You don't need him, and I'm hoping that you ain't thinking you need Ryan, bro. I know you think this shit is. But don't get me wrong. I have no Ryan. I think Devin a bigger name than Ryan. I think Devin is the draw. When it comes to Devin versus Ryan, that shit is cap, bro. But it just ain't. It ain't the biggest fight as Team Haney really think that shit is. That shit ain't big as you think, bro. That shit ain't big as you think. And I'm just gonna say some other thing since we just talking and we just expressing. Express yourself. But anyway, Ryan done talk just as much shit to you as Shakur did. When Shakur was on your helmet, bro, Shakur was on you. And I said, damn, Shakur kind of changed, switched up on Dev, and I said that little shit, but I was like, bro, you need to fight him. And you sent him a 25% offer. I said Shakur should have signed for that, bro. That was for Undisputed. Yeah. You should have signed for that. You should have signed, and it still would have been more money than any fight, probably twice as much as any fight Shakur ever had. I thought it was fair, but it was fair, but it was a little shitty, but it was fair. It was a big boy move. Motherfucker, I'm Undisputed, and you talking that shit 25%. But it was a good enough to take. It was a good enough offer to take, especially the way Shakur was saying Devin was food. Also, I must point this out. Shout out to my brother No Name. You know, he points shit out sometimes that I damn near miss. I damn near see everything in boxing, but sometimes he point out little shit. He said, you notice, bro, Shakur ain't on Devin neck since that Regis fight. No, it's a lot of fighters that were saying Devin was food. Ever since that Regis fight, motherfuckers been real quiet. Yeah, I only hear Matias and Hitchens that's really calling for the Devin fight. That's the only fighters I see. And I'm not saying Shakur scared of Devin. Now, hell nah. But I'm just saying, I noticed that the boxing world, period, motherfuckers ain't talking that shit no more. Even though you didn't get your credit against Regis, that I feel, motherfuckers done quiet down with that shit talking. But anyway, the point I'm making is, if you can send Shakur a 25% offer because you feel like he was talking that shit, you should have lowballed Ryan too. You should have did the same. I don't like the respect you've shown him. I don't like that shit. I do not, and I don't like, you too excited about a bullshit fight. It ain't a bullshit fight, but it ain't a good fight. It ain't a great fight. Just not. It damn sure ain't no legacy. For there is nothing legacy about beating Ryan. And you know, and mainstream media is very fake. I get it, because Ryan was the shit until Tank knocked him out. And now all of a sudden that he fighting you, everybody is already saying, oh no, Devin gonna win that. Ryan shouldn't even take that fight. Now, Ryan, really, the Rolly Romero fight is a better fight for Ryan. It's a winnable fight. He's not beating Devin. Bro, you in a situation, nobody thinks Ryan gonna beat you. Nobody. This is a 90-10 fight. Nobody. I think Rolly got a better chance of beating you than Ryan. Rolly is actually better than Ryan. Ryan is the weakest link. Ryan would lose to Isaac Cruz, and that's a fact. Cruz would beat the shit out of Ryan. He can't handle the pressure. And I don't think Cruz is shit. He ain't no hellified fighter, but he better than that Duarte shit. His aggression is much more it's more strategic, and he throw bombs, them overhands, and Ryan's head is stay on the line. He gonna clip him with that shit. Ryan standing too tall. Isaac Cruz gonna clip him with that shit. Ryan the weakest link, and everybody know it. And at this point, you done tried 4 or 5 times to fight this dude, bro. This dude is talking about fighting Sean O'Malley, and it's just the disrespect. It's the disrespect. Then he say, man, ain't nobody worried about that. Like, I thought the contracts were signed and shit. Yeah, I thought you motherfuckers were finna start your press tour and all this shit. Bro, Ryan just keeps switching up on you, and it ain't your fault. Like this ain't Devin's fault. I get it. I get why you want to fight Ryan. And another thing I must say, you know you're going to beat him, but I don't think you cherry picking Ryan. I think you just always wanted to, you know what I'm saying? You always wanted to fight him, just like you always wanted to fight T.O., just like you always wanted to fight Tank. I don't think you just cherry picking. You just really want to fight Ryan. But I just really wish you just let that shit go, bro. Let it go. L.I.G. it, bro. This dude playing. And you got to take into account the training camps and this and that, and when fighters just get to pulling out, and people don't, it's a lot of people was already questioning, man, I don't even know if Ryan gonna show up April 20th. He may not even show up to the fight. So a lot of people felt that way. Bro, stop playing with this dude, bro. Leave that dude alone, bro. Leave that dude alone. Hitchens got a fight, I want to say it's the beginning of April. Sandor Martin is a better fight than Ryan. Yeah, you better off just defending your title at your mandatory or some shit like that. I think it's fucked up. I get it. I think it's fucked up. Like I said, I think you really wanted to fight just because of the history and shit like that, and you think it's a huge fight. I get it. But Ryan just too unstable, bro. Too unstable. Just too unstable, bro. Too unstable. This shit is just some WWE shit, bro. Just too much playing, bro. At this point, bro, you should be able to. You should wash your hands with him after this. You should wash your hands with him after this, bro. I just don't want to see no more. I just don't, bro. I just don't. At this point, bro, it's not even an intriguing fight. It's just not. It's just not. It's just not. And you know, like I said, I hate to say it. If Ryan was to fight Rolly Romero or Isaac Cruz, the boxing world would accept it better because those are more 50-50 fights for Ryan. Devin versus Ryan is not a 50-50 fight for Ryan, bro. Everybody think you're gonna beat the shit out of him. So really, motherfuckers really don't want to see it. That's the truth. So, like I said, you should have gave him that same 25% offer. You should have disrespected him just like you disrespected Shakur. Should have done. It should have been the same energy, bro. It should have been the same. And like I said, I'm real interested to know if this shit was a 50-50 split, because I don't think it should have been no motherfucking 50-50 split. And Ryan ain't never even been a world champion. Shakur is a 3-division world champion. You say he switched up and all that there. I think Shakur deserves just as much as a fair offer as Ryan was finna get. Like I said, bro, we play on that Instagram shit and all these dudes that's so infatuated with Ryan's looks and we think he's so huge of a star, bro. It ain't been proven. Ain't been proven. I don't know. I don't know. This kind of put a little. I don't know, bro. Cause you definitely need a stay busy fight. You need a stay busy fight. You might have to push it back to May, and fight somebody else, bro. Like I say, Sandor Martin, even Barboza. I ain't mad at that fight. I'm not mad at a Barboza fight. You know, he fighting the zone. He with Golden Boy. Yeah, some shit like that. Like I said, you can't fight Hitchens. He fight in April. But I just feel like I said, bro, I said what I said about Matias, and I have no problem saying, listen, I got Devin winning that fight, but like I said, that's not an easy fight. And in my opinion, bro, I said you ain't gonna get the credit. Motherfuckers really just think you're gonna get exposed and just looking for a way. Man, Matias the one to expose him. I really feel like that, and I don't like that shit. But on the other hand, when you talk diehard boxing fans, because I'm a diehard, bro, I'm not a casual. Real fans in boxing and the whole boxing world, bro, that motherfuckers who watch all these fights, you gonna get major respect beating Matias. May not be the whole casual fan, and I think a lot of casuals will respect it. I'm telling you, bro, the story of that fight is gonna be vicious. When they face off and Matias give them that death look and tell them, bro, Matias gonna talk bad shit to them. It's gonna get ugly, bro. It's gonna get ugly. This is one of them fights, bro, and I'm telling you, that's what makes it the biggest fight at 140. The storyline is Devin a slick boxer, but this somebody that's coming for your heart. That motherfucker ain't coming for nothing else but your heart. I'm just saying, bro, when I fuck with a fighter, you gotta be a dog. And I think Devin a dog, but you still gotta prove it. You gotta continuously prove it your entire career fucking with me. Cause fighters change. You know? Like Earl right now, bro, I got a lot of shit to say about Earl I've been holding into. I might just have to do an Earl video. And I got some shit to say about Bud. I really got some shit to say about both of them. Yeah, Bud, you beat Earl, and I felt like they were trying to throw the Boots shit on you, and I would love the Boots fight, but I was like, Bud ain't ducking him. But bro, you chased the shit out of Canelo, bro. You damn near big for that fight, and he let you down. He done said it 2 or 3 times, bro. He done said that shit 2 or 3 times. And I think while you steady waiting on Canelo and Earl Spence took that long for that surgery, you motherfuckers should have been done got an in-between fight. Y'all just taking too many year layouts and shit, and you think you want to come back and have another huge fight. Y'all got to stay active, bro. Earl should have got a fight in January or February. A stay busy fight. But like I said, he waited too long to get the surgery. But you need stay busy fight. Earl don't need to come back in a tough fight against and you've been out for a year, bro. There's too many long layouts, bro. And like I said, I think Bud needs to, because I think that Abdonesia fight in between helped him with the Earl fight. That little fight in between, I think that helps. And that's why he was so sharp. Bud was sharp as shit that night against Earl. But both of them, y'all just stalling your careers, bro. You're not staying busy. I just get, both of you motherfuckers just looking for money fights. And at this point, Devin, I think that's damn near what you, because you said it. And I pointed that shit out. Devin said in one of his last interviews, he wants the big money fights. And in my opinion, when he said the big money fights, he was talking about Ryan, Tank, and T.O. And I'm here to tell you, bro, Matias, outside of Tank, Matias is the biggest fight you can make. Bigger than T.O., bro. Shit bigger than Ryan. Way bigger than Ryan. Because the T.O. fight is bigger than the Ryan fight. T.O. versus Devin is bigger than Devin versus Ryan. Because it's more of, but since their last performance, most people would think Devin will win. Because they see he struggle with boxers. So that's not even as big. It took a lot. T.O. last performance took a lot out of the Devin fight. Most people think Devin gonna whoop T.O. now. Because we see he struggle with boxers. I've been saying this shit ever since I started this channel, bro. He struggled with boxers. When he got to come get you, bro, he struggled. So at this point, the biggest threat in the eyes of the boxing world for Devin Haney is Matias. In my opinion, keep in mind, I think Shakur Stevenson is the toughest fight for Devin. Then I think Tank, then I think Matias. That's my order. I think Shakur is his toughest fight. Then Tank, then Matias. But Shakur is at 135 and Tank is at 135. Matias is at 140. Where you at? And he got a belt. This shit just make too much sense to happen, bro. I'm gonna promote this fight. I want to see it. I'm gonna talk about it because with Matias coming to Matchroom, that solidified it. That signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. That shit signed this shit. It's done. It's done. That's a done deal. And when I say I'm pushing this fight, because I want Devin to be great. And I think he want to be great. I think he blinded by the money right now. And he think that T.O. and Ryan is the money fights. Tell you, bro, Matias the biggest fight at 140 against Devin Haney. Devin Haney versus Matias is the biggest fight at 140. I'm steady telling you that shit is the biggest fight because I don't think people realize how much Matias' name has grown, bro. I don't think people realize in a year's time, bro, everybody know him now. And when he get that fight in Puerto Rico, it's over. It's over with. And like I said, the most gangster shit, the most stand-up shit Devin could ever do, show up in Puerto Rico, bro. That's what I want. I've seen you go to Tank fights, call him out. I've seen you go to Ryan fights and call him out. You've been to T.O. fights calling him out. I want to see you go to Matias. I want you to match his aggression. Because Matias is aggressive. Not just when he fight. In his interviews, he's aggressive. And he said you run like a chicken. I'm just telling you. And I hold fighters, I'm holding you accountable. I'd like to see a response. Because normally when a fighter talks shit about Devin, he respond within hours. I just want to hear it. And if I'm telling you, I believe in Devin, I think you the goods. I don't think you're scared. But if I see signs of that shit, I'm going to be the first to call that shit out, bro. I told you, I'm that kind of homie. You change on me, I'm going to change on you. I'm going to be true to myself. But if you change on me, I'm going to change on you, bro. Some of you motherfuckers got fake ass homies, but you know he fake. You know he fake. But he looks out for you. You see him fuck over people every day. But he look out for you. He give you a deal on that pack. So that's just how it is, bro. Nah, bro. You gotta be real all around, bro. And I've just heard, I don't want Devin to lose the hunger. I want you to keep talking like you was talking before you fought Kambosos. When they was calling you the email channel, I want to see that same hunger. I just want to see that same hunger, bro. And Ryan ain't the fight. That shit ain't the fight, bro. That shit ain't the fight. It ain't the fight, bro. I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. Go back to the Bay. Fight, stay busy, fight in May. Go back to the Bay and fight Sandor Martin. Because really that's about, Sandor Martin. Sandor Martin, Barboza. I'm just thinking of dudes that's available at 140. Because Hitchens ain't available. Matias got the fight in the summertime. That's the available fight for you. I mean, T.O. available, but he not finna do that shit. Because y'all could fight in June. If T.O. not finna fight. I just don't think that. I think T.O. finna stay at top rank and fight number top ranked fighters. That's just what I think. And T.O. might move up to 147. He gonna fight a bunch of top ranked fighters the rest of his career. That's just what I think. I think he gonna fight number in-house fights for the rest of his career. I don't see T.O. fighting Matias. He won't fight Devin. These fights won't happen. T.O. might fight Ryan. Outside of that, I just don't. And I think his last fight took a lot of confidence out of him. T.O. one of them. T.O. one of you damn near got to baby him for him to fight good. You damn near got to rock him to sleep just to get a good performance out of him. I'm telling you, T.O. a janky ass fighter. If it was ever a fighter you couldn't gamble on, this motherfucker beat Josh Taylor convincingly, but arguably lost to Sandor Martin. The motherfucker beat Loma, then lost to George Kambosos. And I said that shit was like 10-2. I said George Kambosos beat T.O. like 10-2. At least 9-3, plus the knockdown. He's just a janky fighter, bro. Just mentally ain't there, but T.O. is very talented, though. But, yeah, bro. That's the fight to get your... Because I don't think Devin had a fight yet to get his respect. The Regis fight, they didn't give him respect. It was more of a thing, though, but people like, okay, I ain't heard no more pillow fish, though. I ain't heard nobody else say no. If anything, I've heard that he's too big. No. Ever since that Regis fight for the first time in Devin Haney's career, I ain't heard nobody say nothing about no pillow fish. I ain't heard nobody say nothing like that. But when you say, because I'm going off what Devin has said, and you say you want to be the face of boxing, and whether you can't be the crossover mainstream face of boxing like Tank, you could still be like the face of boxing amongst the boxing world. Like when a motherfucker say who the dog of boxing, when you want your name to come up, bro, you got to beat dudes like Matias. Kind of like when Danny, but I think Matias is a better win. But like when Danny Garcia beat Matisse, and he was like the boogeyman and shit like that. You understand me? Like when Andre Ward beat Kovalev. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Or when he beat Chad Dawson. Chad Dawson really better than motherfuckers think. Chad Dawson was a hell of a fighter. And he was never the same after that Ward loss. Never the same. But all the greats, bro, you gotta beat the bullies. You gotta beat the dudes that it ain't all about what he brings to the table if he a star. Even if Matias wasn't because he a big name now. But even if he wasn't, he's a champion. That's a legacy fight. And so I want to see you fight the dogs. Don't get so caught up in the money you're making and you just want big fight. Don't do that shit, because then you can't talk shit about Tank. You can't talk shit about Tank when you want the money fights too, bro. That's why I say we got to keep this shit all the way across the board. I ain't finna lie for no fighter. I'm not finna lie for you motherfuckers. I'm not finna do none of that shit. And I ain't gonna baby you motherfuckers. So you motherfuckers say Tank moving suspect and he taking certain money fights and this. Don't do the same thing. Don't do the same. You fighting this very fighter. It was a clown show when Tank fought him. No. When Tank fought Ryan, that shit, it's some clown. Don't nobody care about that. Devin versus Loma is the real fight. I remember all that shit. Well, now you trying to fight him. But you know what, though? I ain't gonna lie. Tank them made both of you motherfuckers look desperate. Ryan done made both of you motherfuckers look desperate. You motherfuckers should have been fighting each other, but instead both of y'all chased Ryan. Tank and Devin chased Ryan. Because I remember when Ryan first pulled out the fight, talking about he got a Pacquiao fight. I found something that's bigger than Tank. This is a fight I've dreamed of, to grace the square circle with Manny Pacquiao. Bro, and Tank sat there and he waited. Tank waited on him to change his mind. So he done played and pimped on both of you motherfuckers, if you ask me. So I just think you need to say fuck Ryan at this point, bro. That dude, and like I said, it ain't your fault, but he playing with you, bro. He playing with you. I am not confident. Even if he come back around, I'm not confident that he show up on April 20th. And you know another thing that's soft about Ryan? Like I said, he really just want to be around a bunch of Mexicans. That's why he wants to fight in Vegas or California or Texas. He don't want that shit in New York. And like I said, I'm not saying it ain't Mexicans in New York. Mexicans in New York ain't like the Mexicans in Cali and Texas and Vegas. It's a different breed. It's a different style. No, they love the black and Mexican thing in Texas and Cali and Vegas. They love it. New York don't really promote that black and Mexican shit. So he don't want to fight in New York. He want to fight around a bunch of Mexicans. So I swear, if they change that shit, if Ryan come back into negotiations and they change it from the Barclays to Vegas and you motherfuckers accept that, I'm going to have a lot of shit to talk. I'm going to have a lot. And like I want to know the split. I want to know what you giving this motherfucker. These are things I just want to know. I think you showing him too much respect. That's what I think. Man. It's not a money fight, bro. I just wish Devin team would really realize this is not a money fight. I'm not saying you wouldn't make good money, but it's not a money fight. It's not a money fight. And when you really talk money fights, the only money fight, I'm talking about money, is Tank versus Dale. That's the money fight. But now, and don't get me wrong, I say Devin versus Matias is the biggest fight at 140. Yes, it is. And it's a money fight. Yeah, it's a big money fight if Devin fight Matias. I think he'll make over 10 mil fighting Matias. I think he'll make by 10 mil or more fighting Matias. Because Devin done made, I think his biggest payday done been by, I don't know, I think he made over 10 mil with Regis. He made by 7 with Loma. I think he made over 10 mil with Regis. But I think he'll make 10 to 15 mil fighting Matias. And the only bigger fight to me than the Matias fight is the Tank fight. At this point, I'm going to tell you some wild shit. Devin versus Matias is bigger than Devin versus Shakur. The only bigger fight that Devin could have than Matias is Tank. That's it. So when you talk real shit, that's the second biggest fight for you. And money-wise. But like I said, all that shit I'm hearing about Devin should go to Puerto Rico and fight Matias in Puerto Rico. Hell no, I wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't do that. But I'd show up at his next fight in Puerto Rico and call him out and let him know, bro, I'm here. I hear you been saying my name, bro. I'm here. I came to you. Yeah, that'll be some boss shit. That shit there. Yeah. That shit there would be dope. That'll be dope. And but like I said, I believe in you, bro. I think you the best at 140. And I it's times where I say Hitchens might be tougher for you than Matias. I really think Hitchens is a tougher fight for Dale. I damn near think that. I'm telling you, bro, I can't stop talking about Hitchens is different. He borderline special. I just need a fight or two to just really see. A part of me just like, man, that dude's just different. Top 3 defense in boxing, hands down. Top 3. Hitchens got top 3 defense, bro. Ring IQ, all that. Then I heard about him and Devin sparring. I heard some things. I heard Hitchens gave Devin good work. Some of the best work he done had. Some things I heard. Like I said, and another reason why I'm saying that Hitchens is probably Devin's toughest fight at 140. I'm telling you, bro, when you get used to, and don't get it twisted, Matias is not the typical aggressive fighter. And he don't have the Mexican style to me. He got his own style. Matias don't fight like nobody. I'll tell you. Them fast ass feet, that goddamn Jason walk. No, he ain't got that Michael Myers walk. He got that Jason walk. He just pop up out of nowhere. No. That shit is different. Sometimes he remind me a little bit of Trinidad, but he different. He got his own style. He's not your typical aggressive fighter. He's not and he got fast hands. He got fast feet. He got long arms. He variate his punches, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's just different. It's different. He'll set you up for a big shot. He'll throw 3-4 little shots to kind of keep you, you know what I'm saying, keep you woke and let you, and bow with that left hook. It's different, bro. It's different. I can't compare Matias to nobody. He's not your typical aggressive fighter. But when I talk about the style of aggressive fighters that most black fighters come up fighting is the Mexican style. They come up fighting either Mexican style fighters or European style fighters. That's what most black fighters are built up fight. They not built up fighting black fighters. They never fight a slick back black fighter till they damn near get 30 fights. Shakur, Devin, Tank have never fought a slick black fighter. Just gonna tell you. So a lot of times, that's why I say if these dudes start fighting each other, you'll see a lot of losses. Devin fuck around and lose to a Hitchens, bro. Real shit. He fuck around and lose to Hitchens. You're not used to that. You're not used to a slick fighter that can box. You're not used to it. So, yeah, you could fuck around and lose to Hitchens, and I arguably think Hitchens is his toughest fight. I just think that the Matias fight is tough, but that's a fight that's the fight where they're going to be like, man, Devin a dog. Not because he fought his fight, but because he dethroned the real boogeyman. I think everybody in boxing know, bro, just taking biasness away, I think it's not a fluke. It's not a fluke, just like David. But David Morrell is totally different. But he's the real boogeyman at 168, and you can't deny it. But at 140, you can't deny that Subriel Matias is the boogeyman at 140. There is no denying it. All boxing fans, that's one thing we can agree on. Everybody believe that. Nah, bro, Matias is the boogeyman at 140. Everybody believe that. So you beat him. Shh. Motherfuckers may quietly say that shit. They may not say it, but motherfuckers gonna say Devin a dog, bro. Devin beat that dude. Devin a dog. Because you gotta be a dog to beat Matias. It's more than just being slick and boxing and outboxing Matias. Yeah, you gotta outbox him, but you gotta be a dog with that shit. It's gonna be times where you gotta mix it up too, though. You got to sit down on your punches. You got to be in the pocket at times. You can't always be on the outside. You got to be comfortable mid-range with him at times. It's a lot of shit you got to do. You can't, it ain't just outboxing him is the way to beat Matias. That's not just the way. You got to be mean. You got to be aggressive at times. You got to put him on the back foot at times. Because I ain't seen nobody yet put him on the back foot. I ain't seen nobody do it. I'm talking about really put him on the back foot. Nah, fighters ain't doing that. So it's just a lot of things, bro. But yeah, you fight Matias. You beat Matias, bro. Everybody in boxing know, bro. That's a hell of a win. That's a hell of a win. It's a hell of a win. It's a hell of a win. And, cause I hate to say it, bro. It ain't nothing in the welterweight division. And Boots finna move up. Ain't shit up there. Ain't shit in the welterweight division. 140-pound division and 168, 154, them the divisions. 140, 168, and 154, them the divisions right now, bro. Them the divisions right. That's why I say Shakur and Tank need to go on and move up. 140 is arguably the best division in boxing. It's arguably the best division in boxing. And like I'm saying, bro, we ain't even getting these fights at 168. We not getting these super fights at 154. Devin Haney versus Subriel Matias that's doing something that a lot of these divisions ain't doing. The top dogs fighting each other. That's a difference. It's a difference. And it'll set the 140-pound division on fire. So that's how I feel about it. But I'm telling you, bro, leave Ryan alone. Leave him the fuck alone, bro. Leave him the fuck alone. I'm just sick of it at this point. It's just becoming disgusting. It's becoming a circus. It's too much of a joke. When you're a real fighter, bro, don't play around with peons. So, yeah, get you a stay busy fight. And after that, bro, I'm looking at Matias or Hitchens. That's it. That's all. I don't care about the T.O. fight like that. It's cool, but I don't care much about it. I know you're going to outbox him. I know that for a fact. But T.O. is slick, and he athletic. He got certain shit. He's explosive. You have to watch out for certain shit, but I'm definitely confident that you beat T.O. You'll beat him. You'll beat him. Nah, Hitchens or Matias, that's all I want to see. after the little tune up, after Sandor Martin. That's all I want to see is either one of them two fights. That's it. That's it. It ain't nothing else I want to see. Unless Tank was to move up to 140 and say what's up there. The only fights I want to see Devin in is Matias or Hitches. That's it. That's it. So, and like I said, you could clean out, because I think it would be dope if fighters start back getting 3 fights in 1 year. You could clean out the 140-pound division damn near this year if you wanted to. Yeah. But like I say, it's going to be hard to be undisputed because one of the belts is with Top Rank, one of the belts is with PBC, and 2 of the belts are with Matchroom. It's going to be hard to get that PBC belt. And like I said, T.O. is finna stay at Top Rank and do what the fuck he do. He is not finna unify. T.O. is not finna unify. And I think pretty soon he's just going to move up to welterweight. So like I said, if you get a vacant title shot or some shit like that. But that PBC belt going to stay with PBC. Man, because Cruz going to beat Rolly. Ooh. I don't even know if they'll make Gary Antoine Russell versus Cruz. That's a fight. Even though I keep saying that Cruz ain't that good, he gonna give dudes tough fights though. Cruz ain't that good. He gonna give dudes tough fights. And why I give Tank a lot of credit for that win. I just didn't want him to rematch that strong head motherfucker. Nah, I ain't want to. That motherfucker head is too hard. Yeah, Tank clipped this shit on top of his. Nah, that motherfucker head is too hard. You know, I broke my hand like that once. I hit a motherfucker on the top of his shit. Broke my shit. And then I broke my hand one night and got jumped later on that night. Yeah. I broke my hand fighting and then got jumped that night. So I got a broken hand trying to fight out these motherfuckers. But anyway, just a little bullshit. But yeah, I knew right then. I said I'd never hit nobody on the top of their head or in the back of their shit. I ain't hitting. No, I'm straight eye, nose, this shit. But anyway, yeah, man, leave Ryan alone. I'm telling you, and like I said, bro, I'm holding you accountable for your actions, Devin Haney. I'm holding you accountable. I want to see how you're moving, bro. I'm watching everything. Yeah, I'm watching every move, every little step I take. I'm watching everything. Everything. I'm watching everything. I just don't want to see no different energy. I want to see solid energy, straight, solid energy, bro. Stand up, guys. I'm telling you, bro, you can't even be my homie and be soft. Real shit. I've always been like, because a soft dude, bro, you just don't know. He'll compromise. You can't be soft and be my homie. I ain't saying that like Devin, my homie. No, I'm just saying, period. That's just how I judge men. You can't be soft. You can't be soft. So, you know, that's why I say when motherfuckers be trying to always take up for the ones that's getting picked on, bro. When you a man, bro, sometimes you got to stand on your own. But we ain't even saving women. It's dudes out here trying to save men and shit. That's how motherfuckers trying to do Ryan. They want to save him from Devin Haney and shit. We trying to protect them and shit. We don't even protect our women. So we don't even protect Big Mom. We send her straight to the nursing home. But anyway, this is 903 Boxing. I am your host, George J. With that, I'm out.